Autumn
2022.
Not quite winter yet, but have the winter power cuts already started here in the UK? You might be surprised to learn that I believe they probably are starting right now. And I only just found out this earlier, and I thought I had to make a video on this because I don't know how many people know what's been going on. So we're going to get straight into it. I've got my notes here, and I've also got some information on my phone which I'm going to go through in a sec. So let's get straight into it. 48 postcodes in Darlington and Yorkshire. 7 o'clock this morning, they've had an unplanned power cut. Now, the terminology unplanned. It's been a power cut. There's no word of planned or unplanned. Can you tell the verbiage is changing? All right. So we discussed this on live streams previously. So we're going to crack on. Postcodes affected, right, are DL, so TSYONE. 48 different postcodes were affected. Also, at the same time, East Lothian, that's up in Scotland, EH postcodes were affected, and there's 81 different postcodes. So we're already looking over 120 or so different postcodes all over the UK have been affected already with power cuts. Okay. Also, I found out this place, right? Now, if you don't know about this website, I'll drop the link in the description box below. You can click on it and it'll take you straight there. Loads of information about power cuts, all right? It's called ukpowernetworks.co.uk, right? You go onto that, you click on it, and it shows you a map of the UK and where power cuts are. It's insane. I had no idea about this, so I thought I'd share this with you in case you guys didn't know, all right? Obviously, some of you guys may know, but I would guess the majority of you watching didn't know about this website. Very, very interesting. I advise you have a look at it, okay, and see what you think when you see it. It's pretty crazy, all right? Now, looking at that map of the UK, you've got red strikes, little strikes, as I would say, thunderbolt sort of symbols, okay? Yeah, crazy. They are unplanned, and they're currently, them areas have got no power, all right? So they're looking into it, they don't know what it is, so there's power cuts going on right there. Okay, you've got green spanners, right? So basically what a green spanner represents on this website is it's planned, but there's no power. So they're carrying out works, is what they're saying, okay? So, a live power cut list as well, so you can check that out as well. Lots of information on there, all right? This is updated every single day, all right? Also, you scroll down further, it's the same website, but it appears to be different. They've been so busy, they've up to upgrade their whole website because they're taking a lot of hits on that website. So lots of people are now starting to wake up and look into this sort of stuff. So I thought I'd at least bring it to your attention. So if you want to check it out, by all means, have a look and see who's affected and what the reasons possibly are. Okay. Also, more information. The national grid. Now, how many of you knew that if you got your phone and you dialed 105, you'd be put straight through to them, and you just tell them what your postcode is, and they'll tell you what the problem is, when it's due to be put back on, all of that sort of thing. Yeah, 105. Just dial it in straight from your phone, phone it, and away you go. Okay, great source of information there if you want to be kept in a loop as regards power. Now, there does seem to be a lot of traction gaining with, I would say, possibly fear this winter about homes being without power a lot more than usual. Okay, so more than typical. So yeah, I thought I'd just say that. So we're going to go onto the phone because I found this quite interesting just earlier. Okay, so here we go. Right, power cut affects more than 1,800 houses all over Bournemouth. Okay, so if any of you guys live down Bournemouth, if you can hit it in the comments and let me know what's going on. Yeah, 1,800 people in Winton this morning. Energy supplier SSEN has confirmed the Scottish and Southern Electricity Networks. That's what SSEN stands for. It says it's hoping to restore power to those customers as soon as possible. A spokesman said it's working to repair the fault on high voltage supply network for the entire Winton area of Bournemouth. Engineers are on site and they are looking into getting it all back online. Also, there's power cuts in Kings Park in Boscombe, which is also being dealt with. So yeah, looking a bit crazy out there. So that is the latest information that I have, which I'm sharing with you guys about power cuts. Are they planned? Are they not? Some are and some aren't. But there was a lot of talk going on within the last 6 weeks or so about government plans, etc., rolling blackouts. And there's big issues going on with the energy supply that we use from France via undersea cables. They have to sort themselves out and obviously try and sort us out as well, because apparently we can't generate enough power for our own country in our own country, which I think is a travesty myself. So what we start to do now is to look into ways of how to get by when your home has no electricity. All right, so there's going to be some videos coming from me very shortly about some hints and tips, especially you guys on a budget. I know most of us are struggling with money, so a little tiny series of videos that I'm going to be doing soon are aimed to help people who are on a budget. Okay, so that's the latest information about what's been going on with power cuts in the UK. Like I say, I think this is going to grow as we go through the winter. Okay, can you imagine the demand on the grid? The colder it gets, the badder it gets, more people are going to use energy, and it's going to crash. Okay, it happened in America. All right, there was like loads and loads of people without power over there, and there's companies over in the UK who were involved with that, so they're trying to learn what happened in America. All right, so yep, it's crazy news. I'm sorry to break it, but it is what it is. Like we try to do in our prepper network, is try to get a heads up and help people get through any sort of time that comes our way. All right, so today it's all about energy, or thereof lack of. So I hope this video helps. Check out that link in the video below, because like I said, it may be affecting someone that you know or in the area. So it was pretty crazy, because when I looked at it, it was pretty much, if you was to draw an imaginary line from King's Lynn down to Oxford, down to London, down to Worthing, every single thing east of that line is in that area, which is on that map, where there's lots of power cuts going on. So you're pretty much looking at, I don't know, one fifth of the entire UK, the southeast, right now. All right, so check on that link, have a look, and you can really zoom in and see where there's unplanned power cuts, planned power cuts that have just happened and they've got the power back on. It's a real good up-to-date information website. Okay, so if you don't know, awesome, you're going to learn a lot from looking at that. I know I did. And also that number, which is 105, if you've got power cuts, whack that to your phone and get some answers, and hopefully you can start making plans of how you're going to navigate your way through a time in your home when there's no electricity. Alright, it's pretty much from me. Stay tuned, there'll be more videos, and if not, there'll be definitely a live stream going on this Friday. Lots to talk about as always. Okay, thanks for watching and stay funky.